Hi everyone, welcome back for day 2 of our article on Clean the World's Recycled Soap. I'm Kat.
I'm Elsie.
And today we are talking more about what they do in this organization. So yesterday we learned that, when you see a bar of soap at a hotel or motel, often it just gets thrown away after you check out.
But this organization called Clean the World does a different thing.
Yeah, they do. So they were started in 2009 by Sean Seipler. So they recycle hotel soap. They do a very thorough, very careful process to recycle the soap, which I honestly think sounds really cool. They filter it so there's no bacteria. They manufacture it into new soap bars.
And experts would come to fill the soap.
Yeah.
To make sure it has the right moisture level.
Yeah, so that it's got, enough water in it. And they make sure to test it very regularly so that they can know it's clean. Yeah, I think that's really cool. So this isn't the only thing they do, though, because there are other kind of products that get left at hotels and motels. What can you think of?
Toothbrushes.
Yeah.
Toothpaste.
Combs.
Yeah, combs.
Yeah, all sorts
what
of
else?
things.
Q-tips.
Yeah, and sometimes even like shampoo bottles, like the tiny
shampoo,
ones.
Conditioner, body wash, facial wash.
All kinds of things, especially like if you go to a hotel that's a big chain where they have many hotels. They'll usually have all these one-use products and they usually go to waste if you leave. So they're trying to prevent that. Let's see in the article what other ways they're using to do this.
Reading. Recycled soap helps people and the environment. Clean the World has grown beyond simply soap recycling, however. In 2013, it started its Hygiene Kit program. These kits are put together by individuals and employees as part of team-building events. Each kit includes a bar of soap as well as bottles of shampoo and conditioner. The kit also includes things such as a toothbrush, toothpaste, socks, and lotion. The kits benefit people who might not be able to afford or have access to these products. They can feel good about how they look and smell without worrying about the cost. Clean the World Foundation hosts a program called Soap in Schools, where they teach children and their families how to wash their hands properly. This can help slow the spread of disease. Even if the hotel you're staying at doesn't have an arrangement with Clean the World, you can still help. When you leave the hotel, take the extra soap with you. You can give unused soap to an organization that helps the homeless, or just use it yourself. That's much better than putting it in the trash.
All right, so the article begins today. Clean the World has grown beyond simply soap recycling, however. So we have this word here, recycling, and it's sort of similar to the word recycle in day 1. And recycling is the process of changing waste materials like newspapers and bottles so that they can be used again. So, yeah, of course, they're recycling soap here.
Recycling 这边是个名词哦，代表回收利用的这件事情。那我们在第一天有教到 recycle 这个动词是回收利用。So do they recycle other old things too?
Yeah, apparently they use other kinds of hygiene items and they will put them into something new. So the article says, in 2013, it started its Hygiene Kit program. So hygiene here, is this things that you do to keep yourself clean and keep your surroundings clean so that you can maintain good health. So things like showering, washing your hands, or like cleaning your house with cleaning solution are all examples of hygiene, of good hygiene. And then what is a kit? So they're starting a hygiene kit program. A kit is a set of tools or supplies that you use for a certain purpose or certain activity. So like there are things like sewing kits where you have a lot of different threads and needles and other things that you will need in order to sew something. Or you could have like a cooking kit where you have all the ingredients given to you and then you cook them all together into a meal. So in this case, it's a hygiene kit. So for an example sentence of kit, you could say, I bought a sewing kit so that if I get holes in my clothes, I can fix them.
Hygiene 代表的就是卫生，那 kit 是成套的工具或是成套的设备，所以这边讲到的 hygiene kits 那就是成套的卫生工具，像是呢里面可能有 toothbrush 牙刷 toothpaste 牙膏，或是 tissue 卫生纸，或者是 Q-tips 棉花棒也可能在里面。
Q-tips, those are an interesting addition. So these kits are put together by individuals and employees as part of team building events. To put something together means to create something by joining or gathering different parts and then putting it into one big thing. So, of course, if it's a kit, it's made of all different kinds of things, like what Elsie just mentioned about toothpicks, toothpaste, Q-tips, other things like that. So the kits are put together into one thing. And they're put together by individuals and employees. First, an individual is a person who's doing something on their own or they're acting on their own plans. So, like somebody who doesn't necessarily work for Clean the World, but they just want to help out. And then employees are a little bit different. An employee is someone who is paid to work for a person or an organization on a regular basis. So, if you're an employee of a company, it means probably you have a deal with them, like a contract. You go to work for them every weekday or at least a few days a week, and they pay you regularly, and you get paid at the end of the month. Sometimes employees are not allowed to work for other companies. It really depends. And some other kinds of workers might be contractors, people who are on a short-term basis, or volunteers, people who aren't paid. So employees are paid and they are regular. So for an example, you could say the company's employees say that they're treated well and feel happy at their jobs.
Employee 这个名词呢，就是员工或是受雇者。那这里还讲到的是 team building， 它的意思是团队建立，所以呢，就是指透过活动来让员工们更了解彼此，达到增加团队的凝聚力的这个目的。
So, what is in these kits? You mentioned some things before, but we're going to learn a few more here. Each kit includes a bar of soap, as well as bottles of shampoo and conditioner. As well as we see here means and also. So, shampoo is one of the things in these kits. Shampoo is a special liquid that you use for cleaning your hair. So, whenever you need to wash your hair, you usually, pour some of this stuff into your hand while you're in the shower, and you put it all over your hair, you scrub-a-dub-dub, and get it all soapy. That's shampoo. So when you are washing your hair and it gets like soapy and then you rinse it out, that's shampoo. And then there's a different thing called conditioner, which we're going to learn about in a sec, but here's an example sentence. Annie showers every day, but only uses shampoo to wash her hair every 2 days. And then the other thing that people often use on their hair is conditioner. Conditioner is a thick liquid that you put on your hair after washing it to make it softer and less dry. I use like a really, really moisturizing conditioner. Not a lot, but a very moisturizing conditioner, a very rich conditioner.
特别保湿的那一种。
Yeah.
OK， 所以每一个这个工具组里面有什么呢 ？A bar of soap， 好，它会有一个香皂 ，as well as 代表的是以及，还有就是 shampoo 洗发精，还有就是你用完洗发精之后要用的 conditioner 润发乳。
I don't know how people go without using conditioner because I've heard that some people just use shampoo.
Right, some people don't use conditioner.
Their hair must be very, very dry. But maybe not, I don't know.
Like my mom, she doesn't use conditioner, but her hair is okay, not too dry. It's so weird.
That's interesting. I don't know. Some people have different kinds of hair. But anyway, shampoo and conditioner are the things included in these kits. And what else do they have? The kits also include things such as a toothbrush, toothpaste, socks, and lotion. Socks! That's a great idea because people need socks. They run out of socks a lot.
But they put socks along with shampoo and conditioner and toothpaste, toothpick in the kit together.
And toothbrush, yeah. I mean, I think probably they're brand new socks.
Hope so.
You wouldn't want to put them together with those things. But we have things like toothpaste. So toothpaste, as you said, is 牙膏. It's a soft, thick substance that you put on your toothbrush to clean your teeth. And you scrub in your mouth, and then it goes all over your teeth, and then you spit it out, and your teeth are clean. And then we have lotion. Lotion is a thick kind of liquid that you put on your skin in order to clean it or make it feel softer and less dry. You can think of it like conditioner for your skin. In fact, there are things called skin conditioners. But yeah, lotion, something you need if you have dry skin.
OK， 所以这个工具组里面还有就是呢 toothbrush 牙刷 toothpaste 牙膏 socks 袜子也有，再来就是 lotion 乳液。
Right. So we have these kits with these very useful items. I mean, probably most things that you would need when you're taking a shower and getting ready for bed. The kits benefit people who might not be able to afford or have access to these products. So they benefit these people, and to benefit means to be useful or helpful to someone. So if you can also use this as a noun. You can think of a benefit, which is the helpful or useful part of something. But if something benefits you, it basically gives you something good. So if you have a benefit from these kits, it means that these kits are helping you to live a more hygienic and cleaner life. So for another example, you could say, having a good diet will benefit your health and give you more energy. Now, if you can't afford certain things, then you can't get the benefit of them. To afford means to be able to pay for something. So if you don't have enough money for something, it means you can't afford that thing. If you do have enough money, you can afford it. So for an example, you could say, Tina really wants to buy a house, but she can't afford to do so. Means Tina doesn't have enough money to buy a house. And so they might not be able to afford those, or they might just not have access to them. To have access means you have the chance to get or use something that will bring you those benefits. So if they don't have access to hygiene products, it means like maybe there's no store nearby where they can get them, or they aren't able to find them somewhere because, I don't know, because maybe they live out in the country, or it's just really hard to come by those products.
OK， 那我们先回到 benefit 这个字上面哦。这边呢用的是动词的形式，代表的是使点点点受益，或是对点点点有帮助。那名词呢也是它，是 benefit。形容词的话呢会是 beneficial， 代表有好处的、有帮助的。所以给同学们一个有 beneficial 这个字的句子哦。Working out regularly is beneficial to our physical and mental health. 规律运动对我们的身体和心理健康都是有帮助的、有好处的。那再来呢，我们说到啊，有些人可能没有办法负担这些小清洁工具。负担这个字呢是 afford， 那负担得起某物，你就在后面把那个名词加上去就好了。So for example, I can't afford that fancy sports car， 代表我没有办法负担得起、买得起那个华丽的跑车。那再来呢？Access 这个名词代表的是使用权、使用机会。Access to something 那就是某物的使用权或是使用机会。
So if you can access or afford these things, it helps you be cleaner. And for these people, these kits are very, very helpful for that. They can feel good about how they look and smell without worrying about the cost.
再来就到我们今天的 language in focus， 我们要讲的是 without 加上 V-I-N-G 或者是名词。without 它是一个介系词哦，意思是没有、无或不，用来表示的是否定的意思。那第一个 without 后面要加 V-I-N-G 或是名词，可以作为副词片语来修饰前面的动词，像是呢 Why did you come to school without your school bag？ 你怎么没带书包就来学校呢？那第二个 without 加上名词啊，还可以当作形容词片语来使用，修饰前面的名词。For example, I prefer iced tea without any sugar. 我比较喜欢冰红茶不加任何的糖。
Right. So without worrying about the cost means you don't have to worry about the cost when you get these kits to look and smell good. And probably feel good too. So yeah. Clean the World Foundation hosts a program called Soap in Schools, where they teach children and their families how to wash their hands properly. So they host a program called Soap in Schools. They put soap in schools and they teach to wash your hands properly. Now, washing your hands is one thing, but washing them properly is a different thing. Remember during COVID how the government told us all we have to wash our hands in this certain way, and like there was things about it everywhere. You had to scrub your fingers, scrub your palms, scrub the back of your hands. You had to wash for at least 30 seconds or, sing happy birthday while doing it. That's washing properly.
Right.
Yeah.
Not just wash our hands, but wash them properly.
Yeah, exactly. So to do something properly means to do it in a way that is correct. Do it the right way. Do it well. Do it like you mean it. So when you do something properly, you put effort into it. You do it in the way that it should be done. So for an example, you could say, Christy lived in Taiwan for years before she learned how to speak Chinese properly. So probably she could speak a little Chinese here and there, but not really speak it. That's kind of where I'm at right now. But yeah, speaking Chinese properly means you can get around and you can talk to just about anybody, at least in pretty good Chinese.
所以在例句里面呢，我们用 properly 来修饰前面 speak 说的动作。Okay, so properly 这个副词代表正确地。那还有一个动词，我们在课文当中有看到是 host， 它当作主办来解释。所以我们的 Clean the World Foundation 会 hosts a program。那这个 program 叫做 Soap in Schools.
Right. So soap in schools is teaching people how to wash their hands. This can help slow the spread of disease.
The spread of disease.这里的 spread 是个名词哦，代表疾病的传播。那当然 spread 也可以当动词用，三态是同形的，要特别小心。所以像是呢 a disease can spread， 好，疾病会传播。rumors can spread， 谣言也是会传播的。再来就是 news can spread too， 新闻消息也是会传播开来。
So even if the hotel you're staying at doesn't have an arrangement with Clean the World, you can still help.
名词 arrangement 代表是约定协议，所以这边在说的是，如果你待的这个 hotel 这个饭店跟我们这个组织 Clean the World 是没有合作的话，也没有关系哦。You can still help.
That's right. So how can you help? When you leave the hotel, take the extra soap with you. I do this every time. Not always just the soap either. I actually have an entire box full of toothbrushes and toothpaste.
And towels and bed sheets.
No, not that. Not that. I do not. Ew. Because at hotels, who knows how many people slept in those sheets.
True.
No, thank you. But one-use things like toothbrushes, razors, toothpaste, all those different little things that hotels will like throw away if I leave them there, I have a whole box of those to take with me. And I use them for different things. I use toothbrushes for cleaning my house. I also use them to pet my cats.
Oh, they love it.
Each of my cats has their own toothbrush.
They love being brushed by toothbrushes.
They actually do. And they actually like having their teeth brushed by the toothbrush too.
Oh, you can brush your cat's teeth?
Yes.
That's good.
It's actually a good idea. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, when you leave the hotel, take it with you. The article says you can give unused soap to an organization that helps the homeless. Or just use it yourself. Yeah, so you don't have to use it yourself. You can do other things with it. You could, though. And it's unused. Unused means not used. So this un means not, this prefix. And you can use this with adjectives and with past tense verbs. So like you could say if you're not happy, you're unhappy. You didn't finish something, it's unfinished. Unnatural, unread. So all those are ways to use un.
没错，字首 u and on 代表不点点点非点点点，那通常跟形容词、副词或是动词连用，像是我们课文这边的 used， 好是用过的旧的，怎么样变相反字呢？ unused， u and 加在前面就好了。那再来呢，刚刚 Kat 提到很多的例子，还有像是 unlucky、unfortunate、unhappy 这些都是。那形容词 homeless 表示无家可归的，这边的 the homeless 那就是无家可归者，好变成名词在用咯。
So, yeah, give unused soap to an organization, use it yourself. That's much better than putting it in the trash.
True.
Basically, anytime you can keep something out of the trash, try to do so. Yeah.
So try to recycle as much as you can.
Yes, but as we've mentioned in earlier articles in this magazine, don't wish cycle. You have to recycle, but don't recycle things that can't be recycled.
Right.
Be smart, basically. Anyway, that's all we've got for our article on Clean the World and their great recycled soap. Let's go to our For You chat.
For You chat.
All right, our chat question for today. Would you be more willing to stay at a hotel that works with Clean the World? Why or why not?
Yes, I would. I mean,
No.
Why not? No for you?
I'm just joking. I would.
But how do I know?
How
do I know if they work with this organization?
Maybe it says so in, like, they might have like a sticker in their bathroom or like an information pamphlet. I think that usually because they know that guests care more and more about the environmental side of things these days, a lot of hotels or Airbnbs will have information about how they are keeping, more environmentally friendly practices. And I think, like I said earlier, more of them are using liquid soap these days just because you don't have to throw it away after the person leaves. You just wait until it's used up and then you replace it.
Yes.
Yeah. And like some hotels won't provide toothbrushes anymore because they don't want them to be thrown away. So they'll tell you when you make a reservation, bring your own toothbrush.
Yeah, so if I'm booking my hotel on booking.com or Agoda, if I see the sign, if I see the picture of this Clean the World organization, then I'll definitely choose that one.
That's right, yeah. Or any other thing that helps you to know that they are making sure to avoid waste. So, yeah, there's lots of different things you can do to help out. I'm really glad to see that these guys are helping out people who need help with, getting hygiene items, things like that, and to reduce waste from soap. So that's all we've got for our article. For English for You, I'm Kat.
I'm Elsie.
We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Vocabulary Review.
Kit. Peter needed to put a nail in the wall, so he got a hammer from his toolkit. Employee. Because of his hard work, Nathan was voted the company's best employee last month. Shampoo. I ran out of shampoo, so I used soap to wash my hair instead. Benefit. The company's success would benefit all of its workers because they would get higher wages. Afford. Julie's hotel room was very old and small because she couldn't afford a big, expensive one. Properly. Do you know how to cook rice properly? If not, I can teach you.
智慧小补帖
Hygiene. Conditioner. Toothpaste. Lotion. Access.
以上节目是由活用空中美语制作。活用空中美语杂志，请洽询全国各大书店。如欲索取试听教材，请来电02-2364-4000 02-2364-4000，或上网查询，网址是 www.english4u.net www.english4u.net